Okay, everybody, eBay40 back with this 7-day challenge to get Prestige 1, and this is it. This is the last stretch, the home stretch, the final episode of, I broke this down. Actually, I could have done it in less videos, I suppose, but I did it in 14 videos because I wanted to show the entire progress and show that I did this, legitimately, not by cheating in any way. I didn't pop into any glitches anywhere. I just got out there and fought the zombies. And the reason I wanted to do this too, is to not only prove that it could be done, but I wanted to do it because I wanted to show everybody else, anybody who's been struggling in this game, that you can do it too. Okay, so you just follow the tips I give in these videos, this series of videos. You can actually pick any one of the videos in the series and it'll tell you how to do it. I go over pretty much every single video, the basic strategies. Number 1, to surviving in this game, and number 2, getting the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time. So I'd say you wouldn't have to watch every video. I appreciate it if you would. The YouTube algorithms, it's not just how many subs you have, but it's how much time people spend watching your videos. I mean, if you want to, I'd appreciate if you just, put it on play and walk away. You don't have to sit there and watch it. Anything you could do to help out, I'd appreciate it. But anyway, this is it. This is the last video. I'm going to show each of the maps I went into and basically show you what I'll call my kill zone now. You want to find kind of a centrally located area with some space to move, to train the zombies and round them up. So this area here and a little bit over there, in this area here, this is my kill zone in this particular map, the Red Brick Industrial. So now how to kill? I mentioned from the beginning, I kind of made a mistake of concentrating on the battle pass too much. I should have just waited till this was done to go in and do the battle pass challenges on my own. But I did both. All the battle pass challenges have been completed. But I wasted a lot of time in doing so because some of the weapons I had to use were weak, not very strong weapons. And it took much longer to earn the money in the early tiers than it should have. So number one, of course, the number one key thing to surviving in this game is to constantly be moving. I can't stress this enough. I went in and played Recoil Zombies. If anybody's familiar with that, you know what I'm talking about. Recoil Zombies is another very difficult game to get used to. And it's in Recoil Zombies that I learned the lesson that if you want to survive in a game, you've got to constantly be moving. And that's the game to learn it in. I learned it well enough that I not only can pretty much survive this game without dying ever, but I can also survive Recoil Zombies without ever dying. I have managed to go and get on all 3 leaderboards in Recoil Zombies. You can find my eBay40 on all 3 leaderboards in that game. And it's all because I learned how to survive in the game. And it's the same thing with this one. You got to learn how to survive. If you notice, I don't stop. You never want to stop. The only time you want to stop and take a break is when all the zombies are dead. That's it. I mean, not even a split second. I've had other times. Oh, let me cover this first. I just ran out of ammo. But I only got 23 zombies left. But usually, if you run out of ammo, just go into the armory. It's that little handgun at the very top middle. You can see that little purple case. That little handgun to the right. All you do is click on it, pay the 1,500 points, go in, and immediately hit the exit button, and you'll be completely reloaded with ammo. So I just want to point that out. So, yeah, even a split second. I've had couple cases in this run I did here where I actually just hesitated for a fraction of a second, just came to a stop for just a minimal amount of time, and I took a hit behind me because the zombies The zombies do not outrun you in this game, but they will stay right on your back. So if you come to even a half a second stop, they'll hit you. So you got to constantly be moving. As long as you're moving, they will not hit you from behind. As long as you're moving, you don't have to worry about dying, basically. So unless you do some stupid things. Okay, so help me avoid the stupid things. What you want to do, you don't have to worry about so much in this boss map because you know where all the zombies are coming from. You know there's not going to be any zombies behind you in these horde rounds. But in any other round where you have zombies coming from spawns all around you, you want to constantly be checking to your sides. You know, use your peripheral vision, just do little slight turns left and right to get an idea of what other zombies are coming into the kill zone and from what direction they're coming. And remember that. You know, try to keep track of every single zombie in the map that you can see. So I got, in this area here, there's 4 areas that the zombies come from. That door over there on the left, I mean on the right. That door there, the door on the other end up there, right here, on either side of this island here in the middle. So there's 4 areas I got to keep checking to see which zombies are coming in those areas. So there's nothing there behind me. I'm not worried about my back right now. I don't see anything over on the left. I'm not going to worry about over there, so I go to the right side there. Nothing else coming in on the left there I could see. So you just constantly just peek, just look around at the different areas where the zombies are coming from and see if there's any zombies coming from those directions. There's one on the right here, another one coming from the right. I just saw him coming in, so I got to watch out for him. Didn't see anybody over there on the left. I see how I turned and looked. Nothing there. So that's what you got to do. Just give little slight turns to check and see where the zombies are coming from. See if there's anyone that could come up behind you. See the guy on the left there? You got to know where they are all the time and try to keep a track of all the zombies on the map. So again, I'm down to only 8. I just picked up ammo box, huh? I was going to just pull out my M2 HB here and just finish off the last few zombies. So just remember that. That's the key to surviving in this game. Don't ever stop. You got to shoot while you're moving and constantly be turning. You know, slight little turns left and right. Keep track of the different areas where the zombies are coming from and know where they are and which areas you can go to and be safe. So I didn't show this so much because it's kind of a boring map and it's going to take a while to go through. It's wave 28. I probably spent 20 minutes in here killing all the zombies, which I recommend. That's another important point to make in this game is that those big boss rounds, you can make a lot of money. In one of the cases, I think it was a wave 42, I made over $50,000 by killing all the zombies. So it's well worth the effort and time to go in and kill the zombies in that map. And it will take time. It could take you about 20 minutes. So just wanted to point that out for those boss rounds. The boss rounds are the ones where you can just get a lot of money. Just remember that. I did have one time where it was a high wave. I was late at night. I was tired. I didn't want to go through the hassle of going all the way through that undead overpass map because it's broken. A lot of the zombies will spawn underneath the deck and you don't get a chance to kill them. It makes it go a little quicker, but you don't get as much money. And it's the biggest of the 3 maps. I don't like the fact that it's so big. It takes a while to hunt down the zombies on that map and kill them all. So sometimes I will just bypass it. But most of the times, the other ones, the skate park and the Sky High Arena, you want to do those. They're not as big. It takes less time to kill all the zombies, and it's well worth it. So anyway, these horde rounds, you can't avoid. You have to kill all the zombies. So, and they give you usually, I get anywhere from, I think I've got anywhere from $15,000 to $30,000 from these rounds. But we're closing in. We're getting close to the last. I got $564,000 now, and all I need is $600,000 to get the last 3 guns. I started with about $188,000. I played this for 3 hours, this run here, and I got about $420,000 in 3 hours. So now here I just ran off and just got all the candy bags and baskets, and came back and finished those zombies. I wanted to get the just collect the candies. I'm going to do that here in the Dead Mall. I'm just going to run through and grab all the candy and show you where they are in this map. But I'm going to check some stats first. The battle passes, I'm not going to be able to do the daily passes for another couple hours, so I'm not going to be able to show you getting the lightsaber here. But I do get the extra money, gold. I get up to level 74 and I get the gold, and go and buy my double-bladed lightsaber. I made it to level 60 in this game, in this challenge. So I went up to level 60 in 7 days. I could check my loadout. This is my favorite arrangement of weapons. I use the logistician to get extra ammo, so I don't have to keep going in the armory so often. The M2HB, the M17. I will have the double-bladed lightsaber, and then the MGL. So that's my loadout that I go with whenever I go play this game now. It's my favorite selection of guns. So I'm gonna go through. I'll show you where each one of these candies are, just as a little treat for Halloween here. There's, I think, 12 total in this particular map. So we grabbed 2 already. So it kind of surprised me that the candies, picking those up, would give me level 60. But it just popped up, so I wanted to go in and check how much XP is going to take to the next one. And I wish Brian would do something to change the font, because I couldn't even read the numbers. The white numbers on that light gray background is kind of hard to read. So we got 3 candies here. There's number 4. I can show you where each one is located in this this map, except for 2 that are back in the storeroom. And this, the other one's back in this little aisle, side aisle over here. So that's number 5. Gonna go across the aisle. I'm gonna have to take out some of these zombies. They're all following me around. They want to beat me to the candy, but I'm not gonna let them. They're not gonna take my candy. There's 6. So we got 6, and I get the ones downstairs here. You got 7. There's one in this room. Across the aisle of here is number 8. We got another one in the next room. Yeah, this one's number 9. So it's more than 12. There's 10. We got 11 down here in the corner. And one more in here. There's 12 just out in the main mall area, and there's 2 back in the storage areas. So 1 on each side. So 14 altogether in the Dead Mall. Anyway, we'll head over to the kill zone now, and I want to talk about the last, well, not the last, but the other very important part of earning the most money that you can in the least amount of time. It basically boils down to using these tertiary weapons. This I now have the tier 10 MGL, so I'm making more money than I did at any other time in this challenge, because they could kill the zombies quicker than any other tertiary weapon. In this particular run here, this last run I do, I played for 3 hours, and I ended up making about $420,000 in 3 hours. And it's all because of using MGL. Typically, by this time, with the PAW 20, Might be close to $400,000 after 3 hours, but not as much as the MGL. But the POR 20 is also a very good tertiary weapon. Any of the others, I mean, you start off level 1, you have the RPG. Use it as much as you can. It has limited ammo, like only about 12 rounds or something like that, but you have the armory. So don't be afraid to fire it as much as you can to kill the zombies, and just keep going into the armory and reloading ammo. There's, I forget, I didn't, actually, I'll put a picture in to show you the different ones in the game. But there's like one tier 4, one tier 6. There's only 3 others besides the POR 20 and the MGL, RPGs and rocket launchers. So, but use them. Focus on using them. Don't worry about the battle pass like I did. I should have done that. I mentioned it a little bit earlier here. I should have just pulled out those RPGs and used them, because they are the weapons that will get you prestige quicker than any other weapon. I went through and did all the battle pass challenges. I did the shotgun challenge. I did the sniper rifle challenge. And those guys slowed me down a lot. You can go back and review all the videos. Carbine, assault rifle. There's a whole slew of challenges you got to do. I think close to 20. I think melee kills, pistol kills. They'll just slow you down if you want to get prestige. Don't even worry about them. Just focus on getting prestige, and you'll get it by using these rocket launchers and RPGs and grenade launchers. They're the best weapons in the game, so take advantage of it. And like I say, don't worry about running out of ammunition, because you can just keep going in the armory and reloading. It only costs 1,500 points, and that's points, even though it looks green. He chose a green font. That kind of tricked me at first, because I looked at the color and I didn't look at the words. I was thinking, oh, it's money. I don't want to waste my money going into the armory. But no, it's just points, and you earn points very quickly in this game. So, and also, the other main key factor that helped me get this quicker than it would normally was I did buy the Elite and VIP membership game passes. Those give you an extra 75% increase in money. And you can also join the Roblox group, the USSF Roblox group on the Roblox page, and you get another 10% boost in money. So I recommend that too. It doesn't cost you anything. So, and one of the reasons I focused on the Battle Pass is I thought I'd be able to do it quicker than I could, because it also gives an extra boost of money. And we start you right off, I think, with a 5% boost. Then we get to like level 10, it's like 7.5%. It just keeps going up to 20%. So by the time you complete the Battle Pass, you'll have a 20% boost in money. So if you don't do the Battle Pass while you're working on this challenge, I recommend you do it, just so you can earn more and more money, and you can go to the Prestige 2, Prestige 3. So I now have the money. I'm going to go back in, buy the guns now. The last 3 guns in tier 11. We'll get those under my belts, and it'll unlock Prestige 1. So this was all done in 7 days. Now, I'm not going to buy Prestige. I'm not going to go in. I'm just going to show you that it's unlocked. And the reason I'm not going to go in is because, and I highly recommend this for everybody else, that once you get Prestige, don't be so excited to go in there right away. See, I only have $10,000. And when you go into Prestige, you have to buy all the guns all over again. And I don't want to start from scratch again with the weaker weapons. Even though you get a discount, it says here you get a 15% discount to buy all the guns again to get to Prestige 2. It'll still take you a lot of grinding, a lot of work, because you'll be back to using the tier 1 weapons. Or tier 2, depending on how much money you have left over. So use these op weapons, the best weapons in the game that you have right now. Use those to get yourself another $2.5 million before you unlock Prestige. So you could buy all the guns all the way back up to tier 10. So that's just a tip that I hope you can not give in to the temptation of going right into Prestige, but get that money first. So here I'm just showing all the badges. I did do a 50-round badge. I got 100,000 kills. Got the battle pass. Earned all those badges in the process of getting Prestige 1. So yes, I started fresh with a new account. Never played the game before with this account. And made it to Prestige 1 in 7 days. So thanks for going on this journey with me. I appreciate it. And if you get a chance, check out all the other videos. I appreciate that too. And give thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And thanks for checking them out. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.